All right, divisional round playoffs of the 2029-2030 NFL season. Cowboys coming to Carolina. The road to the Super Bowl goes through the Panthers again. All right, the Cowboys have Micah Parsons, Sammy Brown, Darren Bland, I think is his first name. Darren. We're loaded. We're loaded. They're fourth in passing, eighth against in points scored against. We're first in everything except for rushing and defending the pass. Pretty damn good. Let's see. Dallas won their division. They were the 4th seed. Let's take a look at the rosters. All right, so they got BB down. He's out. Jabril Peppers. Jamel Dean. That's probably like a definite starter for them. This guy might be a starter. Both these guys. 79, 79, 85. Right tackle. Rasheed Walker, 77. All right, so they got Miller Moss, 91 overall. Yeah, the kid was good, man. He's good. We've played him before. He's done well against us. CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Terry Shelton. That's the kid that I wanted to draft, but didn't. 6'4", 200 pounds. Yeah, pretty good wide receivers. Andrew Olish. Need a fucking haircut, bro. Fucking rookie out of Michigan. Oh no, he's probably not the best last name for a left tackle. Don't want to hear that a lot. Tyler Smith, that guy. Okay, that guy's just a beast. So yeah, they're starting centers out, and I'm guessing they're starting right tackle too, because yeah. All right, Micah Parsons going up against the best right tackle in the league. What is it? Second year right tackle. Donovan Ezeraku. Damn, that kid's really progressed. It's his 3rd year. Probably the best middle linebacker in the league. Got a rookie. Deron Bland. That's how you pronounce it. We got a rookie. Damn, they got some young guys there. Okay. Probably the best kicker in the league. Who's their coach? Brian Schottenheimer. Running a 4-3. Okay. Pretty decent scheme fits there. What does it say? What does it recommend for us? Okay, I'm good with that. And I'm good with that. Let's roll. Man, Arch Manning threw 3 picks last game. It was looking like, look, I don't think we ever led the game until the 4th quarter against the Dolphins last week. But this week we get Scorton back starting and um, J.C. Horn back starting. I think that was the only two players that we really had out that we were really benching there. Okay, let's say this real quick. Let's see what this is. I didn't really check this out. Next fucking question. No, we never need a plan, bro. We just wing it. Yes, we called it. That's right. I called it. I mean, come on, bro. What the fuck? Let's roll. Come on, let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Just a two. I mean, I want those coach points, man. Because if we win the Super Bowl again, we're gonna lose our coordinators again. All right, I guess we'll save it. Canales' Panthers host Cowboys in division round. Health is always a key factor. Cam's trust. I don't, dude. What do you need from us to fucking trust us, bro? Come on now. Oh wait, was that the result of the? No. No, none of those games have started yet. Okay. There's a little refresher. We got the top four seeds moved on for the NFC, and then the only shocker over there in the AFC was the Bengals beating the Colts, who now face the Browns. AFC North matchup. I'm rooting for the Patriots, and I don't really care. I guess I'd probably go for the Bengals because we beat the Browns last year in the Super Bowl. I'd rather not face them 2 years in a row, just for fun. Be nice to. I think I'm rooting for the Patriots to go all the way. I'd like to see them if we're humble enough and lucky enough to make it. All right, I think we got to go all black.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports.
Miller Moss
It's
versus
the
Arch
Cowboys
Manning.
and the Panthers on Sunday night primetime.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we'll close out the weekend with what should be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer.
Well, sorry, Brock. I couldn't hear you out, man. I think we're good. I guess I should just double check it. All right, Barry and Brown, Horn Jr. You know what? He's the one that has the plus. So let's go ahead and play Jimmy Horn Jr. Let's start him. You know, I'm tempted to start McVay over Icky, but Icky's a veteran, longer term veteran. Yeah, I think we're good. Who's corner? Yep, this is how I like it right here. Damn, look at that fucking room. I like this kid. All right. You know what I fucking forgot? To change the staff goals. God damn it.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Pass play now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stop made by Braden Fisk. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running back sent in motion. That's
God
complete
damn
right
it.
side. There it is.
Who's that kid?
Touchdown, Dallas.
Is that the Shelton kid? It is. God
The
damn it.
Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
Oh.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Fits it through the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Still sticking with the passing game.
Oh.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have third and short. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Back to the well again. Room to the right.
Nice.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get it down to a single point. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And it's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and it's third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes out to the left. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. This offense making its way back out now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. From the gun, Taylor.
Damn, we
And
get
he
some
takes
running
it
yards
just
this game.
inside the 40, down to the 39.
I'm cool with it.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. He's dropping back to throw. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long. He'll throw it. Finds Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Second down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Second and 3 now. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it.
You got it.
He has the Carolina touchdown.
Best tight end in the game now, buddy.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That throw finds Pickens.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. They're going play action. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. The tight end going in motion right. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
From the 19. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Throwing from the gun. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and stay in position.
Come on, Horn.
Most importantly,
bro,
spot that
you got
pass away.
fucking like
I'm not
plus
sure if
5
he was hearing
catching or
footsteps
something?
or he just had a
That's 2
surprise
third
break
downs
in
you fucked
concentration.
up.
It's so
You know what?
unusual
I don't think
at
I'm
this
fucking
level to
around
see
right
a
now.
drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
fuck you. Disappointing, man.
9-yard punt. What a kick.
You're letting the team down, bro.
The Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll run here on 1st down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 27. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. That's caught for the 1st. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now motion him out of the backfield. They are throwing it again. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that score.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver?
Damn, bro.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they've got him behind the line
Why you
for a
don't
big
run it? Just
loss.
yell at me, bro.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Takes off right out of the read option. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Not a lot of time to make the call on who gets the ball there. You need a guy who can make that split-second decision right on time. QB handled that one well. Ended up calling his own number and getting the 1st down.
The hell, man?
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, Well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
And they take him down right along the 30. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Cowboys looking at 2nd and 1. From the 21, he's on the move. Now he takes it, and he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking for a throw here.
Come on, get him.
Chased out to his right.
Get him.
He'll make a big run on the ground. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This offense running out for a new series led by their running back. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Pass play on 1st and 10.
Get rid of it, fucker.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Another try following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7.
They had to kneel it at the fucking 1-inch line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, no more excitement here in this first half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment.
We'll start by heading out west. State Farm Stadium in Glendale, where it was the Cardinals who come away with the victory at home.
Okay.
T. Higgins, a touchdown catch
in the victory.
T. Higgins. Why does that sound somewhat familiar?
With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to K. Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Play action on first down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed here to Pickens. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll throw it again.
Bam!
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Throwing now from the gun.
Get him! Bam!
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the
Prince's
defense
like, bro, I
comes
can't
through
get
to
sacks
back them
with,
up ahead of fourth
I can't
down.
get sacks with him here, man.
That sure ended up being worst case
It's 4 and 0,
scenario.
I just can't do it.
Just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Throwing with a blitz on the way.
Oh.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Deron Bland. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Then he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Hunter on now, and he gets into this one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt.
Did he
and it's gonna be
really?
their football coming up.
I want to see that again. That looked like it was a lot. I mean, I wasn't fully watching, but holy fuck. So he kicks from the 15. Damn. So where's the line of scrimmage? 27? So that would be 23 yards, 33, 43, 53. Okay, well, I guess it...
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. play fake. He'll throw.
Ooh.
Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well, yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Buys time.
Nice.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Second down carry for Taylor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that.
This is where
I
they
really
fucking
like that
pass it
execution to move
3
the
times in a row.
chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Play stop by Damone Clark. Second down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead with Taylor. Juke the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get you a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Finds Sanders. And he gets him around 6 there. Play stop by Damone Clark. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 23-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 23. Gets this to Sanders. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys about set to take over. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Fires right away, but incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on its way. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Let's be real clear, there is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. They'll throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. And 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They go play action on 1st. Connects with Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll try and throw it here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Second down now, 7 to go. Looking to the air here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hand off to the back. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with this
Looking
fucker?
for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and short. Carolina in punt formation. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Come on, bro. Catch that shit.
Wants to throw the cost, and defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. This offense ready to get going again now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Lone back gets the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 now. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Dropping back to throw.
Damn it, bro.
And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action.
Dude.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, they'll run. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Setting up a throw. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man
There we go. There's fucking the Pro Bowler. The All-Pro. The Hall of Famer.
And the Panthers bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Taylor now, up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket.
Come on,
The
guys.
penalty
At least get a
goes ahead
fucking
and gives them
field
the
goal out
first.
of it.
Automatic 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Running it after the penalty. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the well again.
There we go.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now.
Oh.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He finds Sanders. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Now a run with Taylor. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They'll motion Brown right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Kate, absolutely two things couldn't happen there. A turnover and losing yardage to set up an even tougher now 3rd and goal. Now the options, well, they're a little bit more limited. I'll tell you this. You better protect that ball. And
Touchdown, Carolina!
Oh, damn, it's over.
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He takes it himself. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Throwing now from the gun.
Nice.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football back on the interception and now have it at the 28.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out.
That's a
throw an
rookie on
interception,
CeeDee
but
Lamb
you
right
gotta
there.
go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Panthers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And they'll take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. A 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. This offense getting all set for this series. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop
buddy.
it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. One final shot here. Forced out to his right.
He's going to run for a 14-point
And
score.
he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.
I'm kind of wondering
So
if
that
he got
puts a
injured
bow on
there.
this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and
Another
everyone
box.
involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
All right. Only 215 yards passing. Didn't throw any picks this time, so that was nice. $354 yards total to their 272. 161 yards rushing to their 90. Okay. Had a good running game. Icky. Damn, it's a good showing right there, guys. Let's see, Donko with a sack, Thompson, of course. I wonder if it's just every left tackle is going to give up sacks. I don't know, man. Alright, who fucked this one up? Got number 9. I don't know. Was this man? I think it was man. I would say Ransom fucked it up. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe that was just where he was supposed to go. It was just a lucky play call. There's something about the way he was laying down. I don't know. Yeah, there was something about the way he was laying down that kind of, I don't know, I'm going to check it out. curious. Nope. That would have sucked if it was like a year-long 52 fucking weeks. Alright. Okay. Who are we rooting for here? Oh shit, we already learned Cardinals. Okay. First and second seed. Alright, let's go Pats, let's go Bengals. Those are the two. That works. Rooting for the Pats, rooting for the Bengals. We already know the Cardinals won. Fuck, bro. Both of them fucking lost. Damn. Alright. I'd rather face the Chiefs, to be honest. I want to see Mahomes. I just want to kick his ass. They play before we do. Alright. It's just my luck, man. Fucking both teams I wanted to win lost. Chiefs just snuck by the Patriots. The Browns, bro, they kicked their ass. How many losses do they have? 4. Alright, before we turn this one off, let's go take a look at their injury report, their roster. Okay, looks like their starting left tackle's out. Probably a starter here, probably a, I don't know, third or fourth. And that's it. Alright, you got Sam Leavitt. Levitt. He must be playing well, man. Good for him. Jordan Marshall, CJ Baxter. Oh, damn, their starter is actually Kalakit's actually a starter. That's the guy who's out, right? Yeah. Dude, there ain't nobody here. T. Higgins? Oh, wait, is that why that... Yeah, okay, I recognize the name now. Trey McBride, goddamn. He's a beast. Yep, their starting left tackle's out. This guy's a weakness. Why would they not just play fucking Isaiah World at left tackle? Whatever. Uh-oh. Yeah, Trenton Simpson too. I liked him, man. I just couldn't. Yeah. Just couldn't pay it. Who's that kid? Jordan Ross? Okay. Damn it. 6'5", big fucking kid. Oh, look, another guy. Glad to see he's fucking progressed. We had him too. Dude, they got all our fucking scraps, bro. That guy's a former scrap. All right, that's going to do it. Next up, the Cardinals. NFC